Aubrey says her relationship with Bryce went downhill during her pregnancy. Since then, their fights have gotten physical and they can't agree on how to parent their son. Bryce, you say that you're the one that's making the most of the sacrifices in the relationship. Could you tell us what you mean by that?
It just seems like every time that anything happened, it was Bryce, get rid of this, Bryce, get rid of that, Bryce, you need to work more, Bryce, you need to do this.
Man of the house provides.
And
Well, every couple's got their own agreement about this. And did you guys agree that you would be the primary breadwinner of this household?
yes.
Okay.
So why are you complaining? Were you not ready for the responsibility?
That's a good question.
So Aubrey, I know that from your perspective, you don't actually think Bryce does enough, especially when it comes to your son. So tell us about that.
The part that I get frustrated with is just the financial part. I'm more of the budgeter and like penny pincher, and he just is more of a carefree spender. Our agreement was he pays the rent, that's the shared bill, and then he has his bills like his car, his phone, his credit card, all that. I pay everything else.
So did you make this decision together that you would quit and go back to go to pilot school? Is this something you talked about? Because you do have a son.
Yeah, it was an opportunity that got presented to him. I didn't realize it was gonna happen so fast. He was gonna have a part-time job during school, but he wasn't gonna make enough for that. So we had to come up with a plan, and it was either we separate as a family for a year and we go live with our parents, or we figure out how to stay together.
I know that you're shaking your head no, but this was right after like she cheated on me and I was really frustrated with the relationship. So that was kind of the point where it was like, okay.
Yeah, Bryce, but
we can
regardless if
split.
she cheated on you, you have a son that you are responsible as a man for, that you have to think that you have to provide, regardless of where the relationship is at. And you just quit your job, how are you gonna provide for your son?
Well, the plan's to get a part-time job to bring in the income that we need.
Were you punishing her because she cheated? Is that why you feel
What do you
like
mean
you were
punishing?
well, just some of your behavior. It seems to me that like you're bent on revenge toward her and constantly making her feel guilty and not, you know.
I don't think it's revenge. I don't think that it's, I think it's more of a lack of motivation.
Why do you think you have a lack of motivation?
The trust.
You don't trust her? Have you told her that?
Yeah, she knows.
Do you know that, Aubrey? Because I don't hear that you guys communicate very much, so.
I don't think that he's forgiven me, and I think I've showed a lot of remorse and guilt towards it, and have done nothing but work towards showing him that that was not me. And I think that I don't know, I feel kind of punished every day. Like, it's just little remarks here and there. When we go out, you know, one instance that I can think of is when we went to the bar and I was being lovey-dovey on him, and we sat down and I put his hand on my thigh and just smiled at him, like in a very cute way. And then instead of saying something cute back, he just says, "I'm still gonna look at other girls."